Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to get the perfect deathcore guitar tone. I'm going to be experimenting with something from Pod Farm, the heavy bottom amp, but this will basically apply to any other amp sim like from Neural DSP or even Modern Metal Songwriter, just to name a few. But anyway, without wasting any more time, this is what the mix sounds like. All right, and just the guitars on their own. All right, so I'm going to basically be making this from scratch, just so you guys have an unfiltered view. So I will just go ahead and start. So I have not messed with anything. I haven't mixed anything. The only thing I did was I just added default instances of everything, make that stereo. Found the big bottom amp or heavy bottom, loaded up GGD contenders, EQ, Pro multiband compression, and I'm only having this on for volume. And just everything default sounds like this. All right. And the reason I have nameless is not for the amp or anything else except for the gate and this grind pedal. So without the grind pedal, it's going to sound super muddy. But turn it on. Instantly improved it. It's just the default setting on nameless. Next, I'm going into Pod Farm, and to be honest, I really like how this sounds out of the gate. I'm not going to mess with this at all. But again, I know I said this 3 times, but anyway, I know I've said this 3 times, but we don't need to use the big bottom amp. We can use nameless. We can use anything that's basically modeling a 5150. So next, going into GDD contenders, I'm just going to go through in the whole mix and see which of the IRs I feel like would fit the song best. So I typically, in this plugin, hover around Clayton King's presets, so I'm just going to just go through those all. I'm really liking the Thal Goodman preset there. So now that I've found the IR that I particularly enjoy, I'm going to steal a trick from Buster Odom and just EQ the hell out of my high end on the DI, which is why I had the DI before any of the processing. And while this looks crazy, and it is crazy, it gets rid of a lot of the harshness. So let's hear how that sounds now. Compared to still has a decent amount of that high end in there, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it there. Pro Q, I'm just going to literally get rid of the typical digital fizz. Maybe cut some of the mud here. Not too much. And for the multiband compressor, I'm just going to go ahead and just do the typical palm mute area. And for this, I'm going to just leave it on the preset I usually just have open. Fastest attack, quickest release, just for the time's sake, and just adjust the output to fit where I want it in the mix. So from there, So that's sounding really good to me now. And just a bonus tip, if you're having trouble balancing your mix, turn down the master. When you're listening at lower volumes, it's going to be a lot easier to hear what's taking over and what's not. So let's just do a quick reference. Sounds great to me. So I made a whole perfect deathcore guitar tone in less than 10 minutes, most likely, depending on how I cut the video. But just for the hell of it, let's just have a final listen through. Hear how it sounds the whole way out. Make sure nothing's out of hand. Make sure everything is setting how I would like. So let's give it a quick listen. All right, that was my video. Great. If you have any suggestions on future content or anything that you would like me to go over, feel free to let me know. I'm always open to suggestions, and I still have stuff that I'm working through to get out from my Discord server. They always send me in suggestions if you want to join that. Link is in the description. We play games. We hang out. We're guys. We're boys. If you want to join. If you haven't seen, I joined a band named Pale Void. If you want to check them out, they're pretty cool. Really nice dudes. Super, honestly unreal how amazing they are. But anyway, I don't want to self-promo too much. I hate it. But that being said, if you like the video, leave it a like. Subscribe if you want. That never feels better to do. And thank you for all of your support, really. It's been unreal. There's going to be a lot more gear reviews soon, a lot more no time wasted tutorials that I'm planning on just mixing basics or just anything in general that you guys want. And yeah, I'm blabbering on. If you want to listen to my music, you can scan these. Link is also in the description, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.